Good morning. This is the video newsletter for buysellshort.com for Sunday, September 22nd. We actually had a kind of a boring couple of days over the last, Thursday and Friday. Actually, from Wednesday on, not a whole lot of stuff moving. Um, it did look like it was the sky was falling the way traders were acting and some stocks were acting, but the market really isn't down that much over the last couple of days. A retrace was inevitable. We do have quarter end window dressing coming up on Wednesday, so we possibly could see some upside over the next couple of days. Right now, we're looking at the Dow 15-minute chart. You can see we're finally falling out of that long bearish rising wedge that we've been in since early September and have fallen into a bullish falling wedge. Support on this one we could see as low as 9,500. If we flip over to the daily chart, you'll see on the daily chart we've retraced right down to the 20-day exponential, which has been a bounce area since the March lows. Um, Over the last couple of retraces, we have traded below the 20-day for a couple of days and then rallied back. So let's see what happens here tomorrow. If we see further downside again, you can see on the daily chart as well, it shows support around the 9,500 area. We did have a negative cross on MACD. We've got a trend line support in stochastics that's a little bit lower. So like I said, over the last couple of days, we're still dancing at the party. We've been raising our cash levels to 50 to 70% right now, and pretty much just babysitting small positions in the plays we're in, just so we've got some skin in the game while we see where the market's going to go. One thing to keep in mind, the experts on TV were spouting a lot of BS regarding the reason for the retrace. Commodities got hammered over the last couple of days, and the reason for that was a pop in the dollar. And you can see here on the dollar chart, we're back up to the 20-day exponential on the dollar. And since the March lows, this has pretty much been resistance for the dollar and likewise support for the oil. We saw a very steep sell off in the price of oil over the last couple of days, and then on Friday we had this candle that we've seen at each of the last couple of bottoms. Within a couple of days, we've seen oil prices spike back. With that, the market spiked that, and with that, the dollar go down. So we're probably looking at the same scenario again here. One thing to keep in mind, Goldman Sachs came out on Thursday. They put an $85 target on oil. They always manage to come out, and these guys dominate the oil market. And over the last several months, every time they've come out with an oil call, we usually see the market and oil reverse course and go to the upside within a couple of days. So let's see if that holds true yet again. If we see the dollar drop and oil pop, it's likely going to help the market bounce. And that's the reason we're paying attention to it. Jump into some stock plays here. ASTM, we got a very nice, 20% pop on this one through Thursday. Sold off again with the overall market. We've got the ASTM at a conference on Tuesday, so let's see if we get another bounce back. I still think this one's got a big pop. We still haven't had that golden cross. We've been waiting for a week for that. It's probably going to happen this week. Let's see what news comes out. It seems like the stock is going nowhere, but we're getting some nice 15 to 25% pops on this one while we wait for the big move. So again, great ad consideration, 40 to 43 cents, and spikes to 50 cents are a nice, 15% pop from that area. GSAT, we got in this one last week, popped and then sold off slowly with the overall market. Again, we added to positions on Friday, and the reason for that is we'll flip over there. TSTR, our other satellite play, almost a 50% gain over the last week and a half. Spiked on Friday despite what the market was doing. Got as high as $2 before it retraced. These guys go live with their mobile service next week. This satellite stock is breaking out. Like I said, a move over $2 here, and we could be seeing 3 to 4 over the next couple of months. And, going with the momentum team, our theme, we're looking at GSAT, another satellite play, another player in the mobile market, mobile satellite, looking to break out here. So would probably drop stops to 72 cents on this one while we wait for the breakout, and a move over 90 cents should set it free. ZHNE, we've been sitting waiting for this one to break out. It hasn't, We saw a pretty nice drop on no volume on Thursday, but that was more sector related. We saw a lot of small cap stocks get hammered on Thursday and Friday. Pretty much just a reset. It happens. Support is the 50-day moving average at 46 cents. This is a very, very strong uptrend line that we're back to here, dating back to the July lows. So it's just a matter of patiently waiting on this one. This is a stock that loves its 20-day exponential. We're below it now. We should see a bounce back above it. Quick mention on Zoma. Got a nice pop on Wednesday on this one on very good news, but again, the dilution that's been done here over the last couple of months continued to weigh on the stock. So holding a small position on this one would not add to it now unless it closed above $1. So we'll just sit on this one and be patiently waiting for that break to come. Our other small cap plays, ASUR, tried to break out over the last couple of days, but with the selling we were seeing in small caps, a little bit difficult. BNX, same thing, but these are quality stocks. We've seen this happen several times since the March lows. We have big up moves in the sector, in the small cap sector. Then we've got a couple, to 5 days retrace in them, and then they go on big runs yet again. So we're looking at the same sort of thing happening here. VTRO, same thing. It was starting to break out on Thursday, but the way the small caps were, traders are sort of, raising cash levels and, moving out of these plays. They're not dead. They're going to be in play for the rest of the year. So it's just a matter of sitting with small positions and adding to them whenever they do break out. Breakout here will be a close above 50 cents now. ROST, just looking for some short stocks to keep an eye on. Ross Stores, big move up over the last, since the July lows. But as you can see here, let me scroll down a little from this line. This rally, 40% rally in Ross Stores has been on declining volume. We're starting to see sell volume pick up here, which might be an indicator that a retrace to the 44 area is coming. We've got stochastics breaking down through 50, so even if you don't short stocks, this might be one to stick on your radar to look for indicators that possibly could be signaling a retrace and a short opportunity here on ROST. So that's pretty much it for the video today. A little short video, not too many new plays as we just wait and see what the market does this week. Again, we've been raising cash levels. A lot of those stocks that we've been keeping are riding those free quarter and 1/3 positions in, those big winners where we book most gains and then ride the free positions. Those are probably the stocks you want to look to ease out of whenever you're looking to raise cash and seeing the market do what it did over the last couple of days. If we see a pop on Monday into Tuesday and Wednesday for the quarter round window dressing, you can use that bounce to exit out of some of those plays and try and reduce the number of plays you're in. Again, we've had a lot of plays over the last month. We've got a lot of quarter, 1/3 positions that we're riding on. If you've got any questions on those, send me a message in the chat room or send me an email. But that's pretty much it for the video. See you guys in the chat room tomorrow. Goodbye.